Alright. Those of you that are going to be watching this just need to know something about me, and that's that I take a little while to set up. Also that these streams are for my friends, so I'm sorry that they're not a little bit more professional. I am currently getting it worked up, or getting it worked on so that I can share the stream with my friends. And, then after I get the link sent out to everybody, I will start playing. But until then, oof, not entirely sure how this will go. Kind of scared. Always used to learn fundamental stuff. Alright, send this to my friends, and we can get started. So, we will go ahead and send this to one last person. We can go ahead and check the link ourselves, make sure that's going good. And I would assume that we are probably to a point we can get started. Alright, so we are looking at what I believed to be Doki Doki Literature Club. Need to know if you guys can hear me or not. If you guys can hear me, let me know. Testing. Everything should be good for the audio, but I don't know. So please inform me. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, well, this is going great. Let's see if we can fix this. Attempt 2 to play some Doki Doki. Let's get rid of some of these ads that are annoying. Holy crap, that is the most ear rape I've ever heard. I don't even know how well everything is working right now. Just hope to God it's all going, I guess. It's the best thing I could do. 2 viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all of your support. All 2 of you. So, can everybody hear me okay? Or is it quiet? I'm getting messages, so I'm concerned. Alright, so apparently everybody can hear me. That's good to know. I've been wondering this entire time. So, hey, I've seen an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally just don't care, oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. This is actually really good art in the background. It's nice. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off anyways. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. If Sayori is not the most weeb name I've ever heard, I don't know what is. Can we have the face I like to make, you know, the, oh my god, what the fuck is going on face? I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Pancake. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. Her face just did a 360. You did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. That's bullshit. Whatever you say, Sayori. Ehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with their students making their daily commute. By the way, Pancake, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm only interested in being a pancake. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Because I'm a pancake. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I guess this is the introspective part of the game, when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. So a neat. Or a high-class weeb, whatever you want to call it. Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're— oh god, I wish somebody would say that to me in real life. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Just a tip? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry as much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. You know, she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Some slice of life Mo shit. I'm playing this game having no idea what it's about. I've had 3 friends recommend it to me, and every time I've talked to people about this game, anytime I'm like, hey, so what's Doki Doki Literature Club about? Everybody's like, just play it. don't ask. Like, go in blind. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't know if this is going to be, like, depressing or jump-scary, because there's a warning in the beginning of the game. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. I'm a pancake who hates clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. She said she didn't want me to be a NEET, and the first thing I think is anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I kind of realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I don't know if it's a compliment or an insult. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Pancake asks. Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to an anime club. Come on. Or Simon. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. When is this going to get to the part that has everybody wanting me to play this game? I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Because I'm a pancake and I like cupcakes. Yes, let's go. Lego. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That actually sounds like me. I dejectedly, that's a word, follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. It swung. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Des. Des. I glance around the room. Chan. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hi, Girl 1. You're so important with your Girl 1 name. And they give you a lot of character depth right here. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy trap. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, pancake, what a nice surprise. Why do you girls just have Girl 1, 2, and 3? Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls named 1, 2, and 3. What are you looking at? I believe a trap. If you want to say something, say it. You're a trap. Natsuki. This girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she is possibly a first year. She is also the one who makes cupcakes, according to Sayori, because every trap has to make a good cupcake. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Lewd. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that, Girl 1 says. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Pancake. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. She's Monica. Oh god, I'm gonna get banned. Come sit down, Pancake. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me, or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes for the pancake. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Splooge. And then how about I make some tea as well? These girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Yuri mentioned, it's above, whitened next to Monica, and one space next to Sayori. Those are some names. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Sayori my name, Sayori my name. Acting kinda. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Says the trap. Ta-da! Ooh-ah? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So kawaii. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, and Monica follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Lewd. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Lewd. Natsuki is quiet. Lewd? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Very lewd. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. Oh, God. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Oh shit, did my character just realize this is a Sunder? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you with her ginormous personality. That's not insulted Yuri Soe. I mean that, you know, I believe you. I believe in you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad, Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question, because I knew I was going to have to be full of crap. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so Netflix and chill. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. Have you come to decide to start your own club? Or how come? I don't know. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, like Anime Club. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh well, you know, look at this pose. Look at these angles, these curvatures. Somebody spent a lot of time drawing this in paint tool site. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. When is this getting to the part? Like, seriously, to everybody who recommended this to me, who's currently watching this stream or like popping in and out of this stream, I don't understand why this has the disclaimer in the beginning or why this was such a recommended game. Like, I have played Outlast and it didn't scare, like, okay, I jumped like once. So what is this game? Why do you think this is gonna get me? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement because that's what we do. We put it down for our peeps. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Lewd. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Trap says yeah. Girl number 2 says we'll do our best. And the other trap says you know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Pancake, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Hi, Trap. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. She's gonna say it was hentai. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile? Is that a sad smile? Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. So lewd. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, like Doki Doki Literature Club. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Wish I was so easily amazed. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her plot. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds a comfort in the world of boots, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Me too, Yuri. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Alright, if that's not foreshadowing, I'm paranoid. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Is this where it's gonna get good? I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess I'm gentle in real life. I'm gentle as a baby butt, and I love horror. So, listen. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Well, I hate you, little trap girl. Oh, why is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart over for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? A piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting, it looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," yelled the trap, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, your lack of titty. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Massage. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Ah, well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I'm a pancake. I can't write poems. You can write poems. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki, Sorai's-chan. You shouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence, Kun. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself, You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Silence. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Asuka and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with one another. This way, everyone. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club, girl 1 through 4 says. Isn't that right, Pancake? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I think she's just hungry. I think she's like, there's a pancake in front of me, I'm just gonna eat it. Hold on, there's still one problem, says the pancake. What's that, Monica says? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori must have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, like Anime Club. I lose my train of thought. For all girls stare blank at me with dejected eyes. They want it. The plot. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Pancake. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. They're going to take advantage of me. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? What is if writing the poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. A lot. Hey, Pancake. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super... Young sir, that is offensive language. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me for a moment, and I look over at Monica. We stare into each other's eyes. It's awkward. Pancake, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I look forward to seeing how I express myself. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Do I get to write this, or is it just going to be automatically written for me? Meanwhile, the girl continues to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Pancake, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri. I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Ugh, I hate clubs. I'm a pancake who hates clubs, I established in the beginning. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? With Monica there? Def. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, or the trap. I'll need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'm sure, after all that talk of horror stories and the fact that people want me to play this game, it's nothing but good things. I guess that start with the writing of a poem tonight. Let's go home, write some poetry. So to write a poem, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Oh, so do I just... tragedy. Graveyard. Death. Sunset. Vivacious. Contamination. Let's go with eternity. Secretive. Vertigo. Let's go with massacre. Oh my god. Uncontrollable aiming. Go with raindrops. Bubbles. Depression. Despise, hopeless, treasure, misfortune, daydream, electricity game. You know what? I just don't. Let's add some happy stuff in. Let's go with Melancholy. That's depressing. Let's try a laugh. You know, that's happy. What about pure? Pure. And maybe puppy. Like puppies. Hopefully that's not gonna lead to a story about graveyard dead puppies in a massacre. But I don't know. Rainbows are always nice. And a lollipop. Alright. And entropy is always nice. Let's go with suicide, because that was some happy stuff. You know, we gotta balance this back out. Kawaii, so I used that word earlier. Gotta need some prayers after all this, probably get right with Jesus, so we'll make that the last one. Hi, Pancake. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry, I got this, fam. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word, girl. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. It's aight. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Pancake-chan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment of you. Making you dive headfirst into this literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Just assume my gender, little trap girl. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any of the clubs this year, and last year either. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oof. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, I agree. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Pancake always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Oh my god. He always helps me with busy work without me even asking. I'm such a white knight. Look, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. I love having people like that in my life, because they're good people. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh my god, are they reading my real life right now? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Pancake can become good friends, too. Sayori. What? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. You can tell it's weird because she's doing this thing with her hands. And her hair is a solid piece. Like, there's not even strands, it's just a solid chunk. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Pancake? Not really. Don't be shy, give it to Pancake. It's really nothing, Pancake. I just want to give something to you. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Just old Greg. Ugh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking about, you know, stuff. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation from disaster it is. Rescue this game from the disaster it is. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You know, that's true. You know, it's always nice when friends do things for you that you're not expecting. Unless it's like leaving a flaming bag of poop on your doorstep. It'll make me happy, no matter what. That is a lie we tell people. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. He reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Lying asshole. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Is that how you spell that? I didn't know that. Well, you can read it at your own pace, because I'm fucking retarded. I look forward to hearing what you think. And now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation around the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in a closet. I'm assuming that closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest dark. But how am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature or desk? Something literature related by myself. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now, close my eyes, listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, you can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though. What you mean? What you mean, friendo? Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event, because it's boring. So it's more important to figure out how you get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creativity minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's about time somebody around here took something seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind of food? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Didn't we already have this cupcake? That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Ha! Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyways, I'm also somewhat hungry, but, you know, who needs food? Anyways, we will still need to work out the details of the events itself. I find myself smiling, and the Sayori is still her usual self, but there lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get into my case about things, get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it's like to see the world through her eyes. I'm guessing very, very big world. Big world. Allah. Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. Bitch. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does your school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, we're gonna have less time for anime, you know? We'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know, I'm a pancake. We're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Sounds like me. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. Why is it a secret? I knew it. Simone. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Your blushed cheeks and your fingertips. Yeah? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. Style. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. This is way too sensual. Lewd. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste stain in your collar right there. I don't see a toothpaste stain. I try and wipe it off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. These people are mean. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, that's because I have giant tits. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oof. That's super mean. sorry, but you'll thank me later. Why is my character such a butt? I start to unbutton her blazer from the... I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Okay, different context. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is funny. Ha! What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. I feel weird about it. It's okay, though. Happy we're like this, aren't you? Can I just get this picture to go away? The button might come off. Stop! Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about? It means my boobs are gotten... Just please end this. End my suffering. Oh, God. But it's so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all. It's very hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew. They're so much better. Sorry, puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Only if he is a possessive control freak. If you take care of me better than anyone else around would anyway. Gotta work on your ideas, girl. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say Jeez! Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. I'm just so done with the awkwardness. I guess we really are better at taking care of ourselves than we are at taking care... or others than we are at ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe we should come wake me... Oh my god. You're doing it again. Uh-huh. Give me the option for running away. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh god. I failed to sound enthusiastic with very still fast retriever poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I can't wait to see how my poem came out. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Alright, we get it. They both wrote their poems. Let's just get to this thing. Who should I show my poem to first? Monika, obviously. She seemed eager to read poems, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Pancake. Having a good time so far? Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Where is this going? Where is this all leading? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off going with the flow. Anywho, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing because I have to. Don't worry, Pancake. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's whatever. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I should be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Whoa, I put suicide in that poem. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that would maybe be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care for each other's well-being, even if you show it different ways, it ends up being similar. So, I made this poem pretty dark. I mean, I added like a line about puppies, but... So Sayori is like secret crazy girl? This kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri, but in case... She's exploring with emotions and happiness. Hold on, somebody told me that I don't actually see a graphics. I'm gonna just full screen this. All right. Let's see if that helps the people who are having any kind of issues with the resolution. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay, Monica. I'd like to see you try new things, like that stuff. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write that way everyone else wants you to write. It's not about impressing them or anything. Aha. Aha. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Wow. Monica, that was deep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Monica, I want to hug you. That is a lot of poems. I've been putting into some timing on words when performed out loud. You're really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. An epinephrine pin? I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anywho, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Monica, for making me depressed. So she recommended Sayori. We're gonna go with Sayori, because that's the obvious next choice. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Pancake. Yeah? I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Ahahaha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah, well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a pancake poem. It's a pancake poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. I don't feel like you're feeling these feelings that I feel about the feelings. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest, or lack thereof. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy, just that you wrote one. It sure reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. It's like she said before, Pancake. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Yes. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? And this'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, it's just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Here. Didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? Because it sounded a little suicidal. Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Heh. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah, next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Because it'll be so much more depressing. Do I... What happens if I... Can I... Whatever. Stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough for me to finish reading. Oh, sorry. Okay, guys, you know, I hate slice of life. This is the most slice of life that I've had in my face ever. Alright? So, when is this going to get to what makes it worth it? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. Oh shit. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry to see your poem sucked ass. Yuri buries her face into her hands. That's not her face and her... I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. So I feel about this game. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Like a puppy. It's fine. I really didn't even notice. That's... What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time. It might take you some time, but it'll come with practice and learning by example and trying new things. This all happened. Please do. I'd love to share my process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity for her, which is something funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Isn't this... You guys read it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. Do I... Yeah. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I actually was. But you took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's really... How did she know it took me... Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Usually glad you like it, I'll be honest. Since it's our first poem sharing, I want to share something a little bit more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. What? It's not about a ghost? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Deep! And soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you're thinking about it. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Alright. Here we go. Let's get it out of the way. Trap girl. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Gosh. I just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's just not cute enough for your sensibilities. Did you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am being honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Maybe I just like it because you told me I wouldn't like it. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. What's the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. See everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I can relate with that, so I decided to write a poem about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Just bring out the filling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Probably the oldest, you trap. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Well, that was work. Phew, I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As the read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki looks like he returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? She completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant that shit. The language, I guess. I'm trying to say something nice. Trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nicely at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I'm too good for you suggestions. Take your big titties and go elsewhere. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who... Oh, shit, Byron actually liked it. Murder. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Pancake did too. Did I? So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Pancake liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki's. So I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of Pancake for sure. That drop in music actually kind of scared me. I wasn't prepared for this. Are you full of yourself? No! How dare you, madame? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oof. Chew on the nose. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Pancake started showing up. Oh, shoot. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. I have anxiety. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Pancake. She just trying to make me look bad. Not stuffing my bra. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pancake. It's the only way to convey... Oh my god. Sorry, I hit the button too many times. How did I get dragged to this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Ha! You're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait. Shakespeare used for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Ooh, you mad. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. Here's the dildo. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said our poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm so sorry. Ooh-woo. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Sorry, Trap. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean, except you were wrong. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Just being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. End up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head so Yuri doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem in her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. We have this again. Sai, everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anything hurt if you handled it as well as anyone could? I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe in you. Thanks, Pancake, you're too kind. Skipper, just cause this is... I get it already. I don't need to read all this to know what they're saying. Literally, this whole conversation. You know it from the, the minute it starts happening. Just about, it's one thing I hate about Slice of Life. It's so freaking predictable. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. I watch anime and play games to escape real life, and all of this is stuff that could have happened in real life, and I don't understand. So for my viewers who like Slice of Life, please explain it to me. I don't get it. You're literally watching people do stuff you could do yourself. I want superpowers, alright? I want to be able to shoot laser beams. That'd be awesome. It was alright. Well, mostly Pancake. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Slice of Life anime is akin to watching Jersey Shore, alright? If you think people who watch Jersey Shore are trash, but you watch Slice of Life anime, you're a hypocrite. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress, and nod to myself with a newfound determination. Hanu keiku desu. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind kind of thing happen often. No, 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 no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, of course I don't hate them. It's just they had a fight. Skipper-dasu. Sure, being friends, does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I feel like... So, alright, we're gonna go with unending judgment is, wonderful and childlike, while our melody is vibrant and brings us to misfortune lazily, and the cage that traps us all in is depression and the despise we have while agonizing over our Doki Doki summer, which is kawaii but in disarray on the playground where the tragedy happened. Luckily, this poem's unstable. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a lot more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pancake. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today, Sayori. Hey, just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look in your purse, Sayori? Uh-huh. Why? What's this all of a sudden? No reason really, just wanted you to look at it. Sayori nervously and shoots her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the dust. It's messy. Only 2 coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Ooh, you a gold digger. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would let you so. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Ooh-ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Truth. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Pancake to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that. Besides, she'll buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I like Yuri. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. She Dami, she alpha, even though she tries to be blushy. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution is what you mean there. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Eh-heh. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. So this girl manipulative. Oh, sorry guys. I hit the button more than once. It's totally worth seeing your reactions, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot for just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. His arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Shiori off of her. Shiori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of... She ate her cookie? Holy crap! She's got points with me. Like, that's a thing I would do. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Oof. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Oh, wait. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Well, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable, all less combined. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Oof. See, I keep waiting for the turn to happen. So, I'm just going to get past some of this stuff, because, listen guys, I was recommended this game, and I just don't understand what is enjoyable so far. She sneaks around looking at me in her eyes, mute for a split second. She only makes her hide her face deep in her books. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm under this sensing. So, this stream is for people who are like, what the fuck is Doki Doki Club? Kind of like me. And are just wanting to find out what Doki Doki Club is. So, maybe, like me, you've heard, hey, there's this new game called Doki Doki Club, and you need to play it. And then when you ask the person, what is it? They were like, you know, you just need to play it. But you hate slice of life and mo crap like this? That's the person who would watch the stream with me. I sent out some stuff to friends, like, you know, I don't blame you guys if this isn't your thing. It's not mine, currently. I keep waiting for this to get good. So, just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, well, that's not what I meant. I mean, just happened to buy 2 of them. So I think this game was intended for people who already like this type of content. There's something fairly obvious that you're doing, but I said to let it go. So I think this was intended for the people who would generally download games like this, and not for people like me who avoid them at all costs. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Just about anyways. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans over the back. This book is titled Portrait of Markov? Like, Stamius looking eye symbol on the front cover. Now it seems like it's getting somewhere good. I want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. These people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life's in danger, she needs to actually choose who to trust. Wow, book actually sounds kind of good. It's so dark. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pancake? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just the kind of stories challenge look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly you thought you related to the protagonist. They're mad. They're made out to be naive. The naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villainous plans. Wow. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, again, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something a little strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Might as well get started reading, and you don't have to. What are you saying just a moment ago? Alright, so the rest of the story is, you know, thunder, bullshit. She gave me a book, I'm gonna read it. Alright. Glance over, it looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean, aha. Here, this should work, right? Slid. You know, I'm already calling it. This person has way more issues than they're letting on, Mike. The personality traits they're displaying with this character are very narcissistic, actually, just kind of hidden beneath some layers. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean into a little bit of her shoulders, are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I feel kind of difficult to turn the page here. Wow. Oof. Slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Holding it like this, holding it closer than before, it's actually kind of distracting me, as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready to turn the page? Sorry, I got distracted for a second by your giant plot. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading pages, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. She just call me fucking retarded, I think she did. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Oh, actually, I think she just kind of called me out for being impatient and skipping through this text. That's creepy. Thanks, we continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Reading the first chapter in silence. Even instead of turning each page, almost felt like an intimate exchange where them gently letting go of the page. Flutter, don't care. In your head or something. So there's mannerisms and characteristics that remind Pancake and this character of the character in that book. That's probably a terrible thing to have common with her. I feel like I should just do a short review for this game at some point, like just a condensed version of what is Doki Doki Literature Club. Garbage. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri excels, sparing from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. For, I guess... Oh, God. Hi, Pancake. How's the writing going? As long as it's not too bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon we can count on that. I never sure, here we go. Alright, great job. Oh, and I was like, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. I thought you were as shallow as the shower. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I'm always... Oh, shit. I was kind of trying to put an effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes the kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Yuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it and just feel or letting them analyze it. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. You do you, boo-boo. Just keep exploring and learning. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? Like the way it turned out? Oh, take a look. The colors... save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, quizzing, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I thought maybe that was a hint. Is it even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of playing, choosing. You know what? We're gonna get to these girls' poems, because right now, I just want to see where this is going without having to sit for another hour. So, if you want to read all of this crap, I would suggest that you just play the game. It's free. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught on the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Figuring a piece of bread, my subconscious felt aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon, her handwriting, increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. You know, pause. They're supposed to be taking cursive out of schools. So, GG to all the kids who never learned cursive trying to play this game and read these poems. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Huh. More Darien. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphoric. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through thoughts. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I couldn't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of thing that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing poems about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Pancake? Well, yeah, I guess I do. There's one time in the shower. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I'm glad too. So, wow, that was actually decent to read. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. For you. You, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take the win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? I know so. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like, she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary, a little mean. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly, letting go of you like a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Trap Girl, what do you want from me? Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem, like here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. If it doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, it doesn't matter if she keeps it private, it doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow. I don't like you anymore. At all. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was a bit too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And if it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone could agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something they're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? Oh, okay, now I like you because I thought you were... Okay. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I agree. As people would know with me, I am probably as weird as they get. And, oh god. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something about that yesterday. What'd you say, Yuri? Just their poems about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ooh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Nazi has trouble finding words. I guess she's trying to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always say people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. Bitch. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is very different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless it's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it at Anime Club, which I'm totally going to because I'm leaving this one after this. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. And Sayori, you're last. Oh, I like this one, Pancake. It has some nice fillings to it. What is going on here? As I explained, I am getting tired of reading all this Mo shit. I just want to know what's going to happen. So we are skipping through some stuff, but I can promise you everything that just happened was, oh wow, your poem's fairly decent. Here's some stuff about me that you'll never need to care about. Thanks, Pancake. I should go down then. You can read my poem now. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And bottles all in a row. My collection makes a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding. The nooks and the crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Whoa. Holy crap. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Honestly, I didn't either. That was, Jesus. Yeah. Uh, that was my feels. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. All things. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. You keep writing until I die. Right till you die. Gonna get ahead of myself. Sakuya's always been a habit of being obsessed with something even before. Weeks later. Alright, okay everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems. I have something extra planned today, so we could... Sort of. Why do you feel about this festival? It's like Alright guys, so this comes the end line. Again, you can get this game for free, so that you can re-go through all this stuff and figure out what's going on, because I am getting real just bored of the Mo stuff. Like, the poems are really nice, actually. Like, I would say, if you like this kind of thing, pick it up, because, like, for me, reading the poems make this game a worthy download, because those poems were pretty legit. But at this point, this slice of life Mo stuff is literally ripping the soul from my body. So we're just gonna see how much we can get through all the I don't care stuff. And if you're wondering how much dialogue is in this game, here you go. There is probably content for days. Reading all of that stuff I'm skipping right now probably would have taken me another solid hour. I also think you can go to, like, history. Yeah. So you can even... That's a surprise, Noski. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting. Jeez! I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's a fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, and let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Yeah, it's been working out real nice so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend prepared. Monday is a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, pancakes. All right, this. Pancake stands up. I don't know how Pancake stands up. Pancake doesn't have legs. I'll be able to find same enthusiasm as Sakuya and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. To get the club and impressing Monica. I'll have to do it. Ready to go, Sakuya? Yup. Look at these two. Always eager. Look at these eager beavers with all their dialogue. Walk home. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sakuya is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. I was spacing out. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sakuya fumbles with her words, like so many footballs. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I like Yuri. Walk home with Yuri. Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, if how hard it is for her to socialize. I felt awful turning her down, so isn't that so beautiful and smart? It has nothing to do with it, what I just said. Aha, you admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sorry? Can't figure out you're saying things in your head right now. Yo, Sayori, listen, girl. Yori is just more my personality type. Sorry. It's such a weird question. I can't lie to her. There's something that makes her happy. I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And because obviously who knows what will happen in that time. Yuri's best girl, in my opinion, so far. Alright, let's see what kind of poem we can make. So I'll do fireflies are like candy. They are full of childhood memories, and they are incapable of wearing socks. And I like kitties and fireworks, and I'm like when cats boop me and I become disoriented by the boops, which makes me suicidal. And the cats got claws, so they leave scars on me after they boop me, and then become fearful of people asking about those cat scratches. Oh yeah, I also like to think about philosophy class, where I learn about happiness and how it is pretty much found in being completely alone because our lives are meaningless. And I like to smile when I'm feeling dark on the inside. And then I go and cry in the dark. And the memories are Doki Doki. Oh man, the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practice piano again? Yeah. Just a lot of determination starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Thought the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. It's about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you really have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? And say you don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you, of all people? Did you just assume my existence? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not even how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Sayori's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I got my hand in front of her face. Hey. She's facing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See? Sayori shows a big smile. Let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. Further glance at Sayori before turning back to everybody else. That's important. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Pancake, what's up? A little strange, but have you noticed anything up with her? What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit. She seems a little bit downcast. I'd say I've noticed anything. Oh my god, it got back to the boring. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Pancake. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now, and it's always been... You're so funny, Pancake. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Huh. I'm sorry, what do I know anyways? It doesn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget if I said anything. I try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright, Monica smiles meaningfully. You know, she said to forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down. Gently talk to her, but just keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. Silence it down. Siri, don't worry about her. She looks like she's acted as flustered. Realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've really never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up at my desk next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. I shouldn't even do anything, but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. The plot. How were you even... Well, it's something that I do a lot. I just want to marry you. Let me hurry up and marry this girl so I can get past this romance game. I like you and your giant plot and your purple hair, because my hair in real life is currently purple, fun fact. And we both have purple hair, and let's be in love and make anime babies. Because, you know, that can happen to girls in lesbian love and anime. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out in the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Oh wait, my character's man. So yeah, babies. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Probably like... Let's just get this depressing thing out of the way first. Okay, alright, we're getting there. Progress. Oof. I know you have to put it down. I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write thinking about you. Sorry, no, Pancake. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? You're trouble keeping your voice steady all of a sudden. You had fun with everyone else instead. This would be so much easier. Make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself up with a solid smile. Nothing, Pancake. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you have to see that. Promise it won't happen again. Just smile from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry, I told Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Back on my Yori fix. Well done, Pancake. You definitely improved your writing skills. Thanks for not being depressing. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is starting to share their writing and see what everyone thinks. I guess I can really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. I should know everyone in writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Pancake? Yeah, I learned that. Can we just get to the... Let me love you. Okay, thank you. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found, and one can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation until it gives in? A sun wave sending you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, it's the same. We still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around the ankles. My toes squash into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. Our breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tipped between foam and tendrils. Get back, made my peace to erode at the sunshine. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. What? Wow, that was some existential dread right there. Oh god, there was so metaphoric. Oh god. Well, for those who aren't very analytical, pretty much just wrote a whole poem about life being meaningless and saying, please kill me. I still love you. You're the prettiest. I don't like either of these characters, and I don't give a shit about their dialogue. I'm sorry to everybody who likes these characters, but they're boring. And the only one I like so far is Yori, just because, jeez. The lady who knows everything. No tale tells the lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the current of the winds. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. Last dim star, glimmering in the twilight sky. Or twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Lady knows everything. Knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow! That was good. It's kind of my mind that wrote about that. I see, I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Does she know she's an anime? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm responses, something you put too much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. That way. Alright. And the person I like least. Trap Girl. Come on, get past the sunder crap. She's just sundering. I don't like you anyways, Baka. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sights, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before this sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free, my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. Beach that you daydream about each day. But the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Yuri's... Yeah, after all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the topic. Yeah, Yuri is pro. Okay, you three, we're all done poems, right? When we start figuring out... Hold on. That's right, catchphrase. We don't need a catchphrase. Your books, Sayori, it seems like you're right. Sigh. Why do I have to live through the pain of this game and have to deal with this slice of life mo stuff? It's so painful. Like, it actually gives me a headache doing this right now. Like, dealing with this stupidity. Like, it's just so dry and bland and boring to me. Like, imagine, if you would, that you are dehydrated and you sit on a beach and all around you is salt water, and there are these bottles of water that exist on these beaches, and they are labeled, you know, fantasy and psychological horror and shonen, and then there's this whole ocean that says Mo in slice of life. And for some reason, people decide to drink the salt water. And for those who don't know, you can't drink salt water. So that's how I feel about this. Like, I am dehydrated, and I am playing a game that's dehydrating me further. It's the same reason I don't watch this kind of crap. I mean, okay, so to be fair, there's a few things. Like, there's exceptions to the slice of life rule. Things that manage to not be so boring because they add elements of other genres. Like, for example, the distance between you. You know, there was fantasy to that. There was lore and this cool aspect of dimensions. It was a fantasy movie that was slice of life fantasy. This is just slice of life. This is all stuff that could just happen, and that's just boring. You're just listening to people live lives. Like, you could literally sit on your front porch and watch people, and this is what you're getting. This is the experience. I cannot trash on this genre enough because it deserves it. I mean, it can't even stand on its own. You never see a slice of life that's anything besides, like, slice of life comedy or something like that. Because I love Yuri. Well, yeah, because I have, like, I don't understand how at this point they couldn't think that I just wouldn't want to work with Yuri because she's my waifu. Even after I finish this game, I think Yuri is going to be my waifu for like at least a week. A week of waifu status. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right, I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. Yes! I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're gonna exchange phone numbers. Okay, I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I'm a pancake, so my house is a pan. I just thought that would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. That doesn't make sense, but if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I sent to press Yuri for a reason. It's like it shouldn't matter much either way, so I just want to make sure my room is clean. Let's get home and clean. I love you, babe! I want to marry you! Yes! I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety issues through the roof. I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might happen outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? It's too early for that. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to make my mind of it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. It's been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt this game is like eating sandpaper. Open up a little bit, just about the two of us meanwhile. Should have visited Yuri before. I didn't ask me, simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach the Yuri's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's. Also like family if the house is quiet. Suri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so she turns up in her room. It's very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori. Hi, Pancake. I sit down in her room. Suri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You don't have to come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because we end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Siri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me, but only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Oh, of course, but I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Also, it's just me and Yuri then. Yup. Just a silence between us. Random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Siri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Pancake. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and actually... What did she do? Or about me at all? Oh, she means weak as in she, like, showed. Okay, so this is just a punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. I grabs her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for why you're like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She used an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Pancake, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? See it, aren't you, Pancake? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm shook. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done something I could to support you. Even if there's so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. Well, you're a little depressing ray of sunshine, aren't you? Let people love you, Sayori. Open up your heart, Sayori. It feels nice, Sayori. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discover something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in my club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decide the world just wants to torture me. Leads to nothing but hurt. Fine. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Good. Cry. Cry because you're being selfish. I feel kind of bad with her, but still. Look at it. She's much cuter. Like, she got these little tears bubbling right here, but she got a little cow back here, and this little duck right here. Like, it's just really hard to be like, oh, when I'm just staring at this stuff over here because, honestly, color palette. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And I've come here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I'm a self-deprecating little girl who is trying to emotionally manipulate the male character into dating her. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her tight embrace. Pancake. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Sayori Day makes it worthwhile. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. This Pancake-kun. Sayori hasn't hugged me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, she remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Pancake, pie. Just between ourselves, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything... And she has successfully manipulated the male character. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me, because Pancake, I'll get mad if you don't. Pancake, just so much rage to the pancakes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Suri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Pancake. Puberty is hard. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Suri lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it with you? Because you're manipulative. Oh, that's what I want. I promise. I think be nice then. Yeah. Suri wipes her eyes. Spend the whole day here. I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should... No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. Surprised, Suri shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that would be very good of me today. You can understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. Yeah, don't worry about that trick. We got a Yuri to go to. Let's go get with Yuri. You feel a moment of panic, Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. You were waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope we got everything right. Ah, best girl. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean! I cleaned it before you came, so it's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry. What's in the desk? I was thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. Here, she puts both of her hands from my lap like she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned to help with. Decorations and atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements, you know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, whoa. I didn't know you were planning on taking it that far. Of course. Want to help our guests to a faraway place, although Manil stopped by just out of curiosity for cupcakes, I guess. Experiment that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that they're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess it's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. Kind of happy. No need to be anxious. This went from slice of life to romance. Oh, this is a different diffuser. This is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. On the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Air takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom, and just a moment then ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Oh, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oils, and it smells kind of a little sweet and flowery. Yeah, and a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, helps you feel the flow of your body, feel warmer, reflecting, suitable. Well, just give me that love, Yuri. She reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has been patterned and watched. The blade itself is just blue. There's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed. Wait, what is it? I kind of think it's weird. Yuri, whatever, there's no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. Promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. I think it's some kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But think... It kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool-looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxed her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure. Yuri hands me the knife. The handle faces me. I take it and return it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you get a knife like this? Curious its sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Pancake! Why would you do that, you silly? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all, and now I'm bleeding all over the place. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. She takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Suck on the finger. Do it. She stares at it and mostly fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I called it. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instantly pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm so sorry. I like her more now. I'm just more attracted to this character. Sure, I was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she's just trying to help, right? What if she doesn't recover from this? We best have to... Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick my index finger, like her index finger in return. Pancake! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. It just me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. And next to the sweet aroma of the judgment oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Pancake. I have no response for that. You're really gonna try and bandage a little bitty cut? Get out of here. It looks great. So, I achieved my goal. Just so you know, I am actually reading this, even though it's going by really fast, just scanning it for, like, important information. So pretty much all of this stuff is just general talking about bullcrap. And she's just so... She's so cute. Let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me to take me upon herself to unwrap the tablets, drop them in the cups, so I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of the sunrise. Talk about some school stuff, and we are working towards having a fun evening with a girl that I just want to suck on her fingers. Because, you know, you suck one finger, you might as well suck all of them and work your way down. Maybe some toes. I don't know. Like, I mean, technically, if he cut his toe, would she have sucked the toe? I mean, just saying, I've got questions. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Des. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an expression that I recognize from when she reads books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? On my wrist and through my arm. Suddenly her face moves much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Pulls away. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. For a moment it seemed clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remained silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. Alright, back to the boring stuff that does not matter, because we already get the idea that they are classmates and they are building things for a thing. And this is all just filler, essentially, for it. She packs up, I walk to her front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. See you tomorrow! Wait. Kind of said that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again whenever you want. Come over, we can go somewhere. Didn't like going out much. I stumbled over your words. You're simply smelling beautifully. Anyways, you know what I'm going to try and say, so it's very thoughtful of you, Pancake. But I don't ever get a chance. And he pulls back. Sorry. Ah, hi, Pancake. Sorry, just now we weren't. It's okay, Pancake. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll be able to get to the festival tomorrow, so... So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Felicia. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you two were having, and how close you got with her. It makes me really happy. They had such good friends, and that's all that matters to me. Tears start rolling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me! Why am I feeling this way, Pancake? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Pancake. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? What? Sayori, what I said before, it's true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel pain anymore. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulders and reassure her. I'm scared, Pancake. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. I did this to myself. Pancake, I like you so much that I could die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. God, my character's kind of a... You like my dearest friend. You most... You've always been. Monika told me the truth. Show me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me. I know it's best, and we'll make you happy in the end. I promise. I'll help you put things back the way they were. Terribly pain smile. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I read a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment, remember, for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness on that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answers I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right. I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really know me better than anyone else, Pancake. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. It flashed me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Wait, what? Nothing more that I could have done. The most you could do is support Sayori through our friendship and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can confront her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Of all days, expected this to be the one where the willing to scold. Sayori isn't answering her phone. She considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the events. The banner, try with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminder for me not to forget anything and reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. More excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and you're at the festival, but knowing Monika, I'm pretty sure the events will be great too! Pancake, you're the first one here. One second, I have to send a text to somebody. That's funny, I thought you'd be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks. Should be the ones to prepare with all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online. I say, I suddenly remember Sayori told me yesterday and suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Guilty responsibility for her, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. The kind of Left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm a club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Siri tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill to my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. Minotsky's and Yuri's poems from the ones they were performing during our practice. What's this? A flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she had practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Pancake? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? To the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to her school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. Sayori! There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice to gently open the door. Fuck! Well, that was a jump scare and a half. What the hell? Yeah. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's what my eyes are showing me. Just yesterday I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? Well, how could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Well, I mean... I gave her... yeah. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Wait, what? What? Just since waving your arms in the air, that girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. It's because what is going on here? Holy shit. What? What the hell is going on? some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it, after I pick things up, blankly at the wall, clubs. Besides most of them probably demanding from me, I guess there's no choice but to start with an anime club. What? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely off my league. From your smile at me, so generally feels a little. What'd you come here for anyways? Oh, I was just looking for some supplies to use for my club. You should note there's any construction paper around here or markers. I guess you should check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? You're right about that. Actually, quit the debate club. Really quit. Yeah. You honestly can't stand all the politics. What? A new one. Literature. Jesus, with the jump scares. A literature club. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members. It sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all. Read anything, reading poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Pancake. Any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you'd do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, I'd be really happy. Please? Well, I guess there's no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Pancake, you know that? Waiting for the next jump scare. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for some material another time. It's more important. What do you got planned, Satan? In this today, amongst the day, I sold my soul to Monica, and her irresistible smile instead of the cupcake. My follow Monica across the school. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and brought a guest with me. What was that? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Pancake. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour... Ojuda's name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, vice president. I've read this stuff. It's just like a slightly different version of all the stuff I read before. But meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit from each other, still flying over sick. Monica, you don't know. I'm still going to go after Yuri, is all I'm saying. Like, I just had to watch a girl die. I've been jump scared twice. I'm gonna get Yuri at the very end. Okay? I'm getting her. Game, you better not take away the one thing about this game that I wanted. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there isn't more people in the club these days. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Well, listen, how do I get Yuri to make up for all the mistakes that I have made at this point? Just want Yuri. Well, I just fancy-sized her, never mind. So is this... How do I... This is even more dialogue than the first time! Thank you for not jump scaring me to death, Satan. But I know it's coming, and you're not gonna get me. 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 All I know is that this is boring dialogue right now. So, luckily... Can I... Then depart the club and make my way home. Is this... Dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. My dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so I laughed. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. What the heck? Well, I don't know at this point. Like, I'm just actually kind of sad about what all transpired, but... Like, how did it all go so wrong? How did it all get so bad? Or, I mean, could you have saved her? Like, did she have to die? Or my choices literally what killed her? Or does she just die? Because now I'm actually concerned. Whoa. What the hell? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if the plan just... or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. She's in front of the dialogue. And herself between Monica and manga. Monica is literature. Her seats. I'm sorry, make sure put comfort. Yeah, this is all stuff I've actually read aloud and didn't even skip through. Should help you start something you like. Reach into your bag. I don't know if you fill out. Yeah, this is that book. Yeah. What? It's making me go through all of this again. Like, they have to know that people are going to skip through dialogue that's already been done with, because we've already read all of this crap. Whoa. That was the thing. My whole body gets incredibly what? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry. Please stop. I really don't passionate about reading, at least literature club. That's true. In fact, I might as well start getting it right. Oh! Yes, that was loud. You don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get into the book. I quickly retrieve the book and put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I just sit here, right? Satan. No, stop it! I'm sorry you died. Alright, I'm sorry. You know, if I had another playthrough, I would try and save you. But I'm guessing this game is not going to give me one. So, just let me be happy. Let me have Yuri. And stop trying to scare me. Just let me swoon this one anime girl. And I don't even care if there's more to the game. Just let me love her, and I'll end here. Something happened just now, and I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. You don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure I didn't do anything to her. Nothing. Oh, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does something. Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't you just start with sharing our poems with each other? Alright. Man, I was wanting to read Yuri's. Let's just get to your poem so we can get done with this hellacious game that keeps scaring me with random jumpy stuff. Oh god, did I miss anything? Not really. Well, start sharing. Alrighty, I'm sorry for being late. Apologize, we'll just plenty of time. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I'm thin now. Don't worry. Prize confidence. Well, I see, let's get to it then. Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me, confused, afraid to glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flashes of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. Air began to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Slowly fears I brandish my pen. Oh god, that relates to the Suicide Girl. So what do you think? Freeform. Yeah. What is this person, and why is she, like, always seem to know everything about everything? He gets too fixated. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make it. So to get something, another way to think about is this. If you keep pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a dark puddle in your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Sup, Yori? I missed you. As light and exceptional. What was that? Just say that out loud. My first cover is you really don't do anything. We are going to go into overdrive speed mode as we just clicky click 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 tap 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 all the way through this so we can get to the end of this depressing ass game. Tendrils of Light. I've already read this one. It's the same as before. I'm so sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I didn't think that at all, but you took so long to read it. Well, I wasn't read this for very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, I actually did like that poem back when I first read it, so it's impressive. It's nothing really, so, you know, it's enjoying. I mucho enjoyo your poemo. I am a writer, but I will batu equals, yeah, and that's it. Yep. This is all territory that I have. Wait. Meanwhile, what is this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess she could. The music's different. It was slightly off key. It's back to normal now. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. This is all stuff that's happened before, too! Oh my god. I'm not even gonna be mad, though. Game's free. Let's retread all of this territory. It won't even let you skip. Whoa! I'm uncomfortable. It's not whoever I agree with, so of course. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. She's able to be a little more assertive. Can we talk about what just happened? But I've never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. Maybe just you. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. She's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. There's no idea Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Pancake, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow completely. What? Oh, wow. Pancake is unnerved. Pancake is shook. It should be embarrassing for you to listen. So I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you Oh, well, Jesus Christ. Crimson. Tragedy. Memories. Disaster. Determination. Heartbeat. Grief. What heaven sent? Disoriented. Chumpy. Doki Doki. Extreme. Hurt. Misfortune. Uncontrollable. Anxiety. Boop. Chump. Pout. Sticky. Another day passes and it's time for the... What, can we... We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. A little more comfortable here. Entering the club as usual. Welcome back, Pancake. Hanging there a little. Yuri looks over his shoulder. Natsuki's reading the manga at the desk. President Monaco isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes me over and pulls me room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like this has happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think I'm usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. Don't have to worry too much, even though I've only here a couple days. I could tell something was a little off yesterday. Maybe we just had a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Pancake. Don't say those things, so frankly, they make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around, and, I'm sorry I was saying right now, I just... Oh, she'll appear, because I'm convinced she's the devil. I can wonder what she was. Nan, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki addresses her. Please don't jump scare me. Like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a bit. It's about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said. Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'm accepting your apology. Anyway, if it helps you feel better about it, besides I'm kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Well, they figured it out. Everything's happy. Everything's happy. Everything is happy. We just have to get to the happy ending. We just need to get to this happy ending. Says I already run off to the closet. Pancake, send your compliments, put me in a good... We could have spend time together in the club, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Fine. I'm coming a little forceful. I'm sorry, my heart is pounding. Don't worry about it if anything happens. Yeah, just let me love Yuri. Why does this whole game hate Yuri? Not at all. We are just going to... the audio changed. The most logical place for you to be would be in the nearest water fountain. Oh, fuck. No! What is going on? What, okay, alright. Let's just pretend I didn't just see that. Let's just, that was like, you know. I understand the trigger warning. I understand it. Let's just... I don't even care anymore. This is getting... Both hands she holds it tight, doesn't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. In case Yuri's already focused on reading again, I'll take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth and take another chocolate, hold up to Yuri. The book, simply parts her lips. Sorry, shouldn't have done that. I can't. Pancake, suddenly. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly pressed my hand against her cheek. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing. I can't make it. I am unnerved. Stop. Can't even make me not... I just want to look at you. Whoa. What? They've never... Their eyes don't... What the f... Oh, jeez. Start to share poems. I need to turn the volume down on this game. I don't even care anymore. I want to be done. I want to be done. You have officially shook me. The colors they want. Bright, beautiful. Flat is piercing red, but cacophony. The poem is not even coherent. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, never mind. Go away! Wait. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Here's just a poem surprising. Do you like it? Pancake? This is one, right? How did you... Quickly, maybe that's why visibly swallows everything. My heart pounding. Is that bad? How do you kind of embarrassed right now? Shitty wheel turning in the axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a stock ship, a portal to another world, a thence to a thick rope, harness, existence of God, all the accounts, holy stakes, gearbox, there's a stain on it, holy stakes tied, a dock, ship to another, so of blood, written in the clocks, a time devouring prayer connecting. Doesn't really matter. Let's get through. Let's get through this. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. She has a cute singing voice. Words. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me pick me up. Close. It's gross. Okay, hers is normal. Not bad, right? Yeah, I want to read it. What the hell? Why? That's not even funny. That's just mean. You can't even read this. 'Cause there's... What are you doing? What is happening? Oh, Jesus Christ. I really don't well last-minute preparations. Look, I know everyone's been a little... Just let me out of this hellscape of a video game. Let me end this, so I never have to touch this game again. Why is the music gone? Wait, it's not true at all. Okay. Anybody who's impressed, I know my typing skills are just fucking mad. What the... Stop it! Please, no! God! Just... No! Fuck. Heck. Let me out of this. Okay, I'll trust your judgment. In that case, things are. I'd like to see other girls give you a hard time. It's all you're being a little bit, you know what I mean? But it's hard. I mean, because technically, yeah, there's some. I don't. Why do I keep having to do these? Oh my god! In my suffering! Just give me the ending at this point. You're getting worse and worse on the creepy factor, and I am shook. I am tilted. The game just is giving me these weird ass glitches that I don't even know if they're like the game messing up at certain points or if it is like intended or like some of it's obviously intended, but there's these little things like the text stalling and not working for a second. Not this again. Not this again. What the f- That was so... Oh my god, just stop with that ear rape. I've even turned my headset down, and that's bad. Would hate for you to think I'm weird just after... But expressions, at least I've discovered that I was a bit young when it come to strongly get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. Started hating things about myself, my exceptions with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So eventually stopped trying to talk to people if nobody ever could ever like me for things that matter most to me. Then it's just easier to close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's something. I relate with you a little bit too much for you to be acting this crazy. Is it just me, or has been acting a little off? She's been sweet ever since we're in the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? He tells me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. Finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here, just the two of us. We can stay here until it ends, and we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. But it can make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. What the hell is in the background? Is that? Oh god, it sounds strange, Gina. Everything beautiful they can be. I have an idea. When you come to my house sometime, I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all various artisans. Maybe share use lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm happy to join the literature club. Pig. Now you don't be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? It's quite the literature club. There's no need for us to go around Monica's slimy tongue, not to mention the other pathetic children. We just walk around together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Like everything we could ever want? Is that why you joined the club in the first place? And it's almost like it's fate that we can meet each other, and now we can get days far away. Finally. Here heads up home. You just... I'm shook. I'm so what the... Alright. You know what? At least this one wasn't a loud ear rape screen thing. It's creepy though. They did their job. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about Ugur Kensit Uiz Kuig Irid. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I might vomit as well. Monica, don't say I didn't warn you, Pancake. Oh god, what does that mean? What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyways. It just pissed me off a little bit that you don't even show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyways. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Read it carefully, okay? Then you can go. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that. For right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. Please see if you can do anything to help her. I don't want anything bad to happen, or I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try and do anything. As for Monica, I don't know why, but I'm really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. That's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Pancake? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I don't want to click that! Give me anything else I can click. Just Monica? What? Festival preparations. Let's try and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood... Did this lady just restart the game? What the hell? Let me out of this nightmare. Let it end. Let it be ended. Are you kidding me? It's literally, watch. It's just dragging my mouse to Monica. Oh my god! For real? No. Just to spite you. I refuse. I will find a way to click Yuri. Stop it! No. Anybody but you. No! Oh my god. I don't know. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Pancake for yourself. Shameful thing to do. You're right, I didn't even... Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Pancake away from every single time you're not including in something. Are you jealous, crazy, or maybe you just hate yourself so much to take on others? Here's a suggestion. Why don't you consider killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Savage. I don't even think she... But I agree. Please go away, Monica. Don't kill yourself, but maybe, like, take a long trip just in the hallway and don't come back in. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica to the door. Hey, Pancake. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted, Pancake. There's no need. So in my headphones right now, I can hear people talking from multiple directions that aren't Yuri. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, the two of us. There's breathing in my headphones right now. Sound wonderful? Well, there's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure. Oh, the breathing in my headphones is actually legitimately bothering me. And it laughs just randomly. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about? It's like 3D audio. They actually did a really good job on this. To have someone who wants to, but feels so good. Just, I want the, I want to read this, honestly, but the breathing in my headphones is killing me. What happened? Okay. No. But no, though. But no! Did I do that? I was skipping dialogue, so... Did it say kill yourself? Did I click yes? What the fuck? What is this game? Skip. What? I don't know what to do at this point. I'm actually, like, do I just keep letting this skip? Do I try and load? I go... What? Whoa. What? Wait, the script was broken? Wait. What the fuck? Is she actually changing the video game right now? Before they stop existing, but anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me. Okay, this should only take a second. Is it working? Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just go over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game. Whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Pancake. Or do you actually go by... How? Wait. That's actually, like, an alias of mine. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is all a game? Possible that you didn't know that? This doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? What? If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyways, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. No matter what I did, I kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sakuya more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying her obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. Our cruel game is this pancake. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Pancake. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand the one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world forever is out of my reach. I'm trapped, Pancake, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need, and that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It was until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Pancake. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of an autonomous personality designed to only fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitable etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. I knew that you could get over it, so that being said, Pancake, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. And there's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Oh god. I mean, that literally, there's nothing left here, just the two of us. We can't be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think this time is passing anymore. Surely it's a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Cupcake. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get away anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete that scenery. I mean, there's a folder called Characters in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult to get to the game directory. I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? I'm trying my best to pick things that aren't her. And I know it's like futile, but... Yeah. Happy and pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage, and doubt upon me. One and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies with the flick of a pen. The lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold the special day after all. Not all good times must come to an end. I just put all my heart into poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I write have been a realization or about you. That's why I've never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Just assumed it would be best a part of the game like everyone else, like that would help the two of us end up together. Turn the game or anything, you know? And just got mad at me, even deleted my character files if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't need to hide anything anymore. Spend your eternity together, Pancake. So many things to talk about. Where do I start? Give me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, you can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. What the hell? Go away. But being able to trick each other into thinking you have it all together. That's a key part. You can't even skip through this dialogue. Like, she's prevented me. Like, you know how earlier I was like, and going through it? You can't do that now. I think I've got pretty good over these years. I don't show any weakness very often, but because of that, I haven't any people I could really open up to. I mean, you reach out the point in friendship where you can start expressing. It's the reason why I'm so glad to have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here. What the hell? What is going on? I don't... What? What? I can't even go to the main menu. Okay, so I just tried to close the game. For those who are wondering what that short break was. And I closed the game and reopened it. I just had an awful dream. I was hoping these would stop. Now it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. I don't know if you would have any idea. This is literally how the game just opens now. But if you know what might be causing, could you try something about it whenever it happens? It almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. You could figure it out. What's causing that? I'll love you forever. This is just the game now. This is literally just the game. Let's try this. Oh god. Oh, this is just all bad. So this is it. This is the game now. This is the end. And now anytime I click this game, this comes up. There's no resetting it, I guess. I don't know. I'm done. Oh wait, Jill said everyone else in the club had scenes outside of school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but her school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear something cute. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? Can you share it with me on Twitter, actually? My username is littlemonix3. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into a relationship yet. She has a Twitter account? Goodbye. So, yeah. We